Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. They go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the left? Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Richmond. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab. It's Morris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside is 5. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. They'll go back to the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. A short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Headed to the end zone, and they're in for a touchdown.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Hands it off. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Brings it to the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. completion on the out route. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. He'll pull it on the read. Open space at the 25. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Got it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Special teams heading out, and after the third down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put them in the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Morris. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Red pass, it's complete. Gets it in there for the touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First part was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Morris. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Booker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tries to take the top off. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Oh, he's got some space. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. Offense threatening. 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on second down. Back's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Got it behind the line. It's Booker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to throw again. He's got his man across the middle. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. It's complete. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
There's not a lot to think about when you're the quarterback. You've got one of the best receivers in the country. You get him the ball any way possible. It doesn't matter if one guy's covering him or 2 guys are covering him. He just gets open and gets 1st downs.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And here comes the punt team. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Harrington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Got the quick completion. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake. Works the middle of the field. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. There he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. This time he's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Booker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Running back searching for a hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
They're going back to the ground.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll try the right side. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to pass on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself on the draw. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
Number 31 on to kick it away.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. They'll run it. Fights off a defender. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And it's caught for the touchdown.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Coleman.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's got it down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Third and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line, it's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
At the 45-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Got a man, it's Richmond. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. After the filthy move, he's got room. Down to seam on the left. That's 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Pocket breaking down.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From the 20, it's second and short. They just need a couple. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. On target to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.